All right, what is going on, guys? It is time. Stage number 2 of the 2024 Dakar Rally coming in hot. First bike departing the stage at 7:20 a.m. It is currently 5:45 a.m. local time. 6:47 if you are here over on the West Coast. You guys can do the math from there. But here we go. Stage number 2. First day where these guys are going to really get to stretch the legs. I've already read the stage description. 30 kilometers, just a little taste of sand dunes for today. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. So what do you guys think? Mason Klein and the Cove gobbling up all of the bonus time yesterday. Ricky Brabeck bringing it home in second, making up a ton of time. Absolutely excited to see what is going to be happening here in the next few hours. We'll be waking up to results tomorrow morning. All right. Let's get to the stage. Let's figure out what is going to be happening here. Taking a look at it, stage number 2 of the 2024 Dakar Rally. Over on the left here, we've got a 192 kilometer liaison. Remember, guys, the liaison is the commute from the start line to from the bivouac to the start line, and then the other way around. So you're going to come back from the finish line or arrival special stage all the way back to the bivouac or to the next bivouac. That is just your commute, not timed. Penalties, all of that still apply, but the clock has stopped. So let's talk a little bit about the stage special. 463 kilometers today for those guys. If you're over here on the U.S. side or you operate on the non-metric system, I believe they're freedom fractions, something like that. I don't know, whatever. Liaison, 119 miles. Special going to be 287 miles. So definitely another bit of a distance. 300 miles special stage for these guys. You can see the elevation change all the way up to about 1,000 meters, 1,100, 1,100 meters. So what do we got? About 3,000 feet. 30 kilometers of sand dunes, and then it is going to be a big stretch. Now, the Dakar did hint they're going to get a chance to stretch the legs on the bikes this time around, so we're going to find out how much oomph the Cove has. It showed him the fast way down the desert to the next bivouac this last time in the hands of Mason. Well, he's going to get a chance to do that all over again. We'll go over the starting order here in just a quick second. Taking a look at the stage here, you can see the depart special stage over on the left-hand side. They got a small section that they head into, and then they're going to head on over all the way over checkpoint 1. They do have, it looks like, a fuel neutralization. They got a couple of cautions in there. Then you have T in 1, T out 2, T in out. I always get confused on these ones, but basically these are transfer sections. So usually not time, speed zone, that kind of deal. You're going to come out onto a highway section, then off of a highway section, and then another short stint. And then same thing, you've got another highway section that you do. So again, the T in, where that is transfer in and then transfer out. Same thing. Then on the next go around, you can see it is transfer in. So that means you're going into the section, and then transfer out. That means you're transferring out of the section. So fuel at transfer out 2. They do have a neutralization just past checkpoint 1. Going to get all the way to check 3. Looks like they've got another hazard section in there. And then you get to your arrive special stage, and then you've got a short liaison to it. So I don't know. Like I said, from this graphic, you can't really tell the terrain, but the Dakar, the stage description, if you guys read it over on the Dakar Rally app, you can see it. They're talking about it. 30 kilometers of dunes, and then some areas where their guys are going to get to stretch the legs on these bikes. And as they say, fortune favors the brave. So we'll see how that shakes down. We're going to find out the top speed of the Hondas, the KTMs, and of course, the Cove. Anyway, all right, so let's jump over to the starting order. I don't have a graphic for that one, but we'll just get right through it. If you guys remember and kind of know a little bit about it, the starting order is determined based on the finishing order from the previous day's stage. So Ross Branch, the Kalahari Ferrari, was your stage winner yesterday. He is going to be leading the group out for tomorrow, or for tonight, leaving the bivouac first at 7:20 a.m. It is 6:51 here. That means it's 5:51 over there. They should be getting up, doing their morning stretches, getting that breakfast in. Ricky Brabeck going to be the second off the line on the Monster Energy Honda. Then it's going to be Mason Klein on the Core Off-Road Racing Cove. And 7:26 in the morning, Bradley Cox, Rally 2, not even the GP class. Bradley Cox finishing fourth yesterday on the stage with the BAS World KTM Racing Team bike at 729. Nacho Cornejo on the Monster Energy Honda team, 732 for him. He's going to be leaving the line 5th. Dumatier, number 6, Team Dumatier Racing, so privateer. 735 depart time for him. Santolino on the Sherco, 738. And then you've got Kevin Benavides in the number 8 spot, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, departing at 741. Number 9, Daniel Sanders, Red Bull Gas Factory Racing, 744 for him. And then Michek, the number 10 spot on the Orion Moto Racing Group, going to be leaving the bivouac at 747, or excuse me, departing the special stage at 747. With it being a shorter liaison, so the distance from the bivouac to the start line, you're not going to get this crazy depart time that you would see in some of the other ones. If they get a longer liaison, you could be seeing guys leave as early as 2, 3 in the morning. We did have this happen at the Sonora Rally. I believe the earliest liaison start was at 3 in the morning. That means in the piste control or PC, we all had to be in there before, at least a half hour before the first bike was scheduled to split. So that was a 2:30 a.m. You got to be ready, firing on all cylinders. More importantly, the volunteers, some of them have to have already have hit the road and almost on location to where they need to be if they didn't spend the night there. So a lot of crazy stuff happens in rally, and it's not just with the racers. So there's a lot of stuff going on with the volunteers. We'll try and get some more information for you guys on that kind of stuff. But let's take a look around. A little bit further down, Pablo Quintanilla on the Monster Energy Honda, taking off 11th, the 12th spot. Aiden Van Beveren on the Monster Energy Honda. John Beretta on the Hero, going to be departing 13th. Sam Sunderland 14th on the Red Bull Gas Factory Racing bike. And Luciano Benavides, number 1. That was last year's Dakar winner, the 2023 Dakar Rally winner, will be departing 15th. So not a bad spot. Got a lot of guys in front of you, a lot of fast guys, going to have a lot of tracks, but hopefully there's no tricky navigation. It doesn't sound like there's going to be any tricky navigation based on the description and kind of what we see here. Of course, this is the vague map. Once the thing gets started, if you're on the Dakar Rally app, you can actually go through and look at the map as they go through the section. So you'll see the lines start to form and you can kind of get an idea. So the leader opens the track, so you can't actually see the entire stage. It gets developed as it goes along, which is really awesome. Again, in rally, you want to keep the stage as secret as possible. You will also notice if you are on the Dakar Rally app, you'll see the big warning on there that says, in the interest of sportingness, they do not activate the map until the vehicles have left the bivouac. So in times past, I'm sure they were trying to get information, even as much as going through when they would finish their transfer sections, having teammates or team principals or people from the team relaying information that they had found out while the vehicle was on transfer. A big rule change came across when they decided that, hey, no more. You can't have staff there at the starting line from after the bivouac, after they leave the bivouac, and when they get to the actual hotline for the depart special stage. So very interesting to see how they're preventing these things, including they had even put cameras in to monitor what these guys were doing in the vehicles. So we've seen what happens when they don't have tracks to follow. If you saw the shots fired by the Dakar Rally last year, showing them when they got to open the stage instead of the bikes opening the stage, that was pretty funny. So anyway, that is a wrap for the stage preview. It is coming in hot, just a little bit over an hour to go. Before these guys go. They may even have already left the bivouac. We'll be waiting for the Dakar Rally app alerts to let us know that the first bike has left the DSS and is on the stage. So what do you guys think? Honda podium? It was looking pretty good yesterday. So I don't know. If you're on YouTube, drop the comments. If you're on Spotify listening to the podcast, get on over, hit that Q&A section. What do you guys think? Are we going to get a Honda podium today? What stage are you predicting that we're going to have 3 Hondas on the podium? I mean, it could happen, right? All right. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys in the morning. Hope everybody enjoys the stage and let us know what your favorite moments were. See ya.